Hey, my name is Stix, and welcome back to your weekly Gacha recap, a video series where I talk about everything that happened in the Gacha genre over the course of the last week. New releases, pre-registrations, beta tests, drama, the good, the bad, everything in one very easy to digest format. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the little bell notification, that way you remain up to date with every single thing that I post, and I post a lot, as is evidence on screen right now. Now we have a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right in. First, a small reminder that Wuthering Waves Closed Beta 2 Global will be officially starting on February 19th. That is approximately 8 days from today. We have access, which means that we'll be streaming this over on our Twitch channel, both my wife and I, on the 19th. And then periodically over the course of the next couple weeks until the beta test ends. If you're curious about Wuthering Waves, the alterations that have been made, whether the game is worth playing because you didn't get in, then this is where we'll be live. I also might simul stream this over on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure. I've done a few streams over here in the past. Additionally, there's been various different GIFs uploaded to Reddit showcasing the before and after of various different characters. I'll have a dedicated video coming for that probably in the next couple days. Snowbreak, along with every other Chinese game, is holding their, or celebrating their new Lunar New Year, and Snowbreak specifically has decided, we're gonna take this so much further than other games. They are really changing the directory and the trajectory of their game, the common perception of what Snowbreak is, and I'll give them credit for that because it's a great new direction, but something significantly different to what players originally envisioned was going to be the case. Additionally, the Snowbreak developer has seen success in this change of style, so much so that they stated recently revenue has doubled for the game, with PC revenue accounting for 70% of total gross income. I mean, clearly this new style works. Shifting the focus from gameplay, story, modest character models to hot, big booba characters really appealed to their audience and the gacha audience in general. After only 2 weeks, One Punch Man World is removing their pre-registration rewards, which means that the pulls that they were offering, the 16 total pulls, were just too much for them to give away. They were inhibiting Crunchyroll from attaining the revenue that they really wanted. Those 16 pulls were just too goddamn much for them to sacrifice. Thus, they removed them. And all 13 people that are going to attemptedly try the game out after the removal are going to be detrimentally affected by this. Now, before we cover any additional games, I want to take a moment to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Now, let's keep talking gacha. Tower Fantasy is embroiled in a little bit of drama right now because they decided, for whatever reason, I don't know the reasoning behind this, but to implement AI-generated voice acting in 3.6's story quest. I'll go into this a little more detail in a dedicated video sometime next week as well, but holy fuck. This is how low they've fallen. Tacked up, Symphony will be shutting down on April 9th. This is very sad. I covered this when it released like 7 months ago. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was my kind of game. I didn't think it was a bad game. I just wasn't fond of it, but I didn't think it deserved to be shut down because it was very beautiful. Apparently, an article over on Honkai.com states Solo Leveling is scheduled to release in April after an open beta test in March, developing with the goal of releasing the 7 Deadly Sins Origin at the end of 2024. But there is a possibility that the schedule may be delayed. So we have a confirmed release date for Solo Leveling, a confirmed open beta test for Solo Leveling, and a confirmed or projected release date for 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This is great news all around, but at the same time, Netmarble! So, maybe not the greatest of news. From Argona Vis Kimi ga Mita stage is E. I forgot the E there. E is live. I don't know what this is. This looks like, so does that dude have a ponytail? Like a pigtail? Oh my god. I will admit I've never seen that before. Yeah, well, this game is live. I don't know what it is. It looks like some kind of musical game, so cool. Never played one. Probably not going to start with this one. Wang Yue has detailed their new development updates made, both when running around the town, the overhauls that have been done, and the new character animations and movements. Yes, I know I can chat with my community. That's great. Thank you for that. And the animations are beautiful. The characters are beautiful. This game is making exemplary progress. Tencent announced that they might be working on an open world gacha game based on the Elden Ring intellectual property. That is absolutely crazy. An Elden Ring gacha game done by Tencent. This is going to be a horrific failure. Nobody wanted a gacha game based on Elden Ring. Nobody wanted gacha elements in Elden Ring. People loved Elden Ring for what it was. We don't need this. We don't want this. But I mean, Tencent, for whatever reason, believed that they know what we want and need. So there we go. This will be just another failure added to their already extensive list of failures. Admittedly, they do have some successes, but just because you succeeded a few times doesn't mean that the failures, of which there are numerous, are not there and never happened. Resident Solstice released a new trailer and are going to be holding an open beta in China on February 29th. If you have not pre-registered already, I would urge you to go on over and pre-register. Echocalypse, they decided they were going to hold a survey where they asked, what is your preference for the age attribute of the following game characters? The options were mature woman, Lolita, girl, mature lady. Yeah. Apparently, there is a distinct difference between mature woman and mature lady, and girl and lolly. This is a question they actually asked people. And not just that, but beyond that. Which appearance attributes would you like to see more of in the following game characters? The options, of course, being large booba, heterochromia, no booba, a uniform, dark outfit, light outfit, barefoot. They are, the devs for Echocalypse are very evidently very based. They know how to ask the important questions, and ultimately this is why people love Echocalypse. 3D auto battler Starseed Asnia Trigger has started pre-registration in Korea. For those of you that are interested in playing it. Ether Gazer revealed in their Crepuscular Cloudsong update that they're going to be removing the English dub from the story in future updates. I don't know if this is going to be, or if this is going to affect the English voiceovers, period. Like if the new characters that are released are no longer going to be presented with an English dub. But I guess we'll find out in future versions. And finally, Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2's pre-registration is now open. If you have not pre-registered already, there are millions of people that have. Go and do it because you're going to want the juicy rewards for it. Now that is everything that happened that I think was of relative importance over the course of the last week. Again, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of this information because you're going to want to. You don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be the person not in the know. Now, if none of this is of any interest to you, though, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. That might be more up your alley.